Did I think following the path of love, trusting my instincts and gut would take me to where I'm at today? Did I think that it was going to take me to America, having a fitness career? No, I didn't. My name is Nick Olsen. I am a personal trainer and life coach, and I live in Salt Lake City, Utah. I was raised in Denmark in a little town called Glostrup. My mom and I, for the first 7 years, we were just me and her. She was only 20 years old when she had me. My dad, he had an issue with abusing alcohol, but I had an amazing mom who took care of both roles. We didn't have a lot of money, we never had a car, we never had a dishwasher, we never had those essential things, so we've always had to figure out how to get by. I never really had that, structure of a family and, figuring out life through them and having experience with that. It was all with my friends. My teenage years, I started acting out a little bit. There was a lot of crime going on, there was a lot of drugs and partying, and that kind of went on for about 4 years until I turned 21, and I got to this point in my life, my mom kicked me out of the house. My dad's an alcoholic. This doesn't even matter if I live or die. Why am I here? I had to ask myself that question. Because I got to a point where I didn't care if I lived or died. I could jump off a bridge and I didn't care. I was also overweight, because a lot of that weight comes from emotions inside of yourself, and that's something that stacked on me. In my younger years, I was a pretty good soccer player. I played soccer 4 or 5 times a week on a high level. And I've always been athletic, I loved it. I've loved pushing myself, but I got away from that. It was all until, I reconnected with my mom and, I made a decision that I wanted to live. I started working out 5 times a week. When I started hitting the gym, I felt something I've never felt before. I felt empowered. I felt strong. I felt so committed to something, to finishing things. Going through 2-3 hour workouts with swimming and weightlifting and slamming the weights and going up in weights and seeing progression, actually putting in hard work and getting results. The weights will always reward you for the effort you put in. I got a new job, moved away from my hometown, broke all the circles around me, all the relationships, and only kept the healthy ones.
Hey, look at that girl.
I met my wife. She's from America. We met on a trip in Thailand, and we connected and we started long distance dating. I made a decision and I followed my heart. I quit my job, gave away my apartment, gave away all my stuff. I came to America. No job, no driver's license. I had a beautiful family. Something I never thought I would have. 2 wonderful kids that I couldn't even dream of having. A beautiful wife who was so supportive. To having a marriage like that, something I never thought I would see because I've never seen it before. I want to be everything that I didn't have. I want to be that for my children. I want to be there for them. I want to make sure they have the life they deserve. I want to make sure they have the stability that they deserve. I made the transition to becoming a trainer. And through the empowerment I've got through training, I gained a new mindset. Some of the most successful people I know are also the hardest working people I know. Whatever their success is, they figure their thing out and they excel at it because they work hard at it and they work smart at it. And that's the same thing in the gym. So if you want to be successful at something, if it's weight loss, or fitness, whatever it might be, you need to work hard and you need to work smart. So that means when I make decisions, if I have a goal, I will reach it. Because if I put in the work, I will reach it. So I'm like, I'll start doing bodybuilding shows and start doing modeling. So I did. I started working, I was the front model for Proform and Nordic Track, and I was on all their commercials. I started competing in what's called men's physique. My first competition, I took 6th place, and I hated it. And I would never come back to 6th place again, which I didn't. I've never finished out of top 3 since. And I took 2nd place at the Amateur World Championships. I went back to Denmark, and I competed in the Nationals, and I won the overall there, which qualified me for the pro card that I have now. So now I'm an IFBB pro bodybuilder, or men's physique competitor, which is freaking awesome. It's something that I worked so hard for. Salt Lake, I love this place. I've always, since day one, been drawn to the mountains. That's probably what kept me here, and I didn't move away. I can run for 5 minutes, and I'll be in the mountains, and that's beautiful. It's awesome. So here I am, top of the world with my life. I'm extremely happy. Looking at where I came from, fitness saved my life. And that's why I have so much passion for it, because it saved my life. I pulled myself out of it. I got myself into that gym. I started completing things. Fitness is something I will never go away from. That is why I want to inspire other people. That's why I want to motivate other people. I've hit rock bottom emotionally. I've hit rock bottom physically, but I pulled myself out of there. I work my ass off, and I don't quit at anything.